There's always been a Baggins living here under the hill. In Baggin. There always will be.
Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to Middle-earth once again. And Snootnehall for 200 Norwegian kroner, thank you very much. Her du forteller litt ekstra for denne aprils spøken, eller hva man skal kalle det. God underholdning, I hvert fall. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Right. We've got ourselves another battle, and after replaying the preceding one about 17 times... I did get away with fairly few casualties. I'm quite proud of myself, honestly. The solution was snipe the ever-living shit out of every single enemy general. Simple. But we do have a couple more Black Numenorians to deal with before we have fully subjugated the Traitorous Dol Amrothians. So, that is what we are going to do. Also, because you people are sometimes... very weird. We have another funding goal to see. Smash or pass? Pokemon edition. Except, you know, anthropomorphic Pokemon, so at least I'll have that as an excuse when that gets dug up years later. Sometimes you people ask for... Oh god, I still didn't reset my fucking controls. I wonder how many times I told myself to reset my controls. I genuinely wonder. Somebody should count. Well, I still didn't do it. Okay. After this, he says, again, hoping that if he simply just repeats it often enough, eventually it'll become true. Who knows? It might become true at some point. It's possible. It's not necessarily likely, but it could be. There is a distinct possibility that if I simply just repeat my instructions to myself often enough, that they will eventually sink in. I wonder how these guys will actually fare.
The enemy have brought up more.
Oh, hi! I don't know why, but I didn't expect you to be there. I really did not expect you to be there. Of all the places I expected you to be, that is not actually one of them. Oh, do you have your dumb thingy again? You do. So, can you guys even see anything? Come on, little boys. There you go. And you guys should probably stop shooting, you know, just for safety's sake. Ooh, okay, I've got dudes coming in behind me. That's non-ideal. Non-ideal indeed. Alright, form back up, lads, and begin your advance upon the bad people. And you three just kind of chill back here for a little bit, as I have no idea what just emerged behind me. It could be fast, for all I know. And if it is fast, then I'm going to be a little bit sad. You are really fast. You know that, Fountain Guards? Like, you are... like, really weirdly fast. I don't know why you're so fast. I guess you've got a lot of training or something. Right. Bring them right onto yourselves. Household gods. Alright, I'm not going to want to charge that for obvious reasons. I do kind of want to shoot those, though. Spread you out.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Corsair. Ah, now they managed to send off territorials. Yeah, I don't actually want to fight those straight up.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Right, get into those flanks. Right, I am being advanced upon from the rear, which worries me more than a little bit. Right, you guys can actually start attacking those. And I really should just turn you. That would probably be useful. Alright, give those a quick little hit to the rear and then just leave. Off you go. No, don't randomly stop. Those were not your instructions. Do not stop for no reason. I did not tell you to do so. Nor would I want you to. Right. You killing those? You are. 31 of them left. Alright. And I'll have to delay those a little bit with arrows. Charge and instantly disengage. How are you guys doing? Have you killed all of those useless archers yet? Well, yeah, you're getting there, but as usual, there's not a whole lot of fleeing going on. And back into the Corsairs again. Squires. Potentially nasty. Gondor Cavalry Militia. Do shoot those. You done killing them? You are. Lovely. 35 of those left. I mean, part of me wants to keep charging the Corsair Raiders, because surely I'm going to do a lot of damage to them, but part of me also doesn't want to. Nice, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Disengage immediately. Disengage immediately.
Force remains.
Do not stay and fight. There is no particularly good reason to. I really need something that can kind of like, I don't know, snipe generals. That's what I feel like I really need all the time. A cavalry militia is getting beat to shit. Good. Disengage. Back in again. You guys killed everything in front of you? You have. Good. Right, I'm not gonna let you just charge me for no reason. Right. A noble death? Oh, okay, right. Well, that's a reload right there, then. I literally cannot afford for a single one of my generals to die. If I lose even one of them, that's an automatic failure. And I can't afford to not use them either. I know, it's dumb, but I cannot afford the loss of any of my fruits of the loin. The fruits of the loin are literally the fundament of my entire army. They are literally the most important unit in my entire army. All of it. Everything else is worthless. It is all the fruits of the loin. They are my best infantry, they are my cheapest infantry, and they are my toughest infantry. Elsa Serrano, smash funded. Giggles evilly in the corner. This is gonna be awesome. God damn it. This is why losing Boromir was such a blow. It is, though. Like, God, you cannot lose any of those guys. Alright. Well, very well. We've already funded that, then. Thank you very much, Elsa Serrano. I'll bring up a celebration animation there. Is it looping now? You being gay? You being dumb? It's looping. Okay, kind of. There you go. Smash or Pass Pokemon Edition. Such is my life now. Oh well, it'll be fun. You know, most of the reason why I'm looking at it with a little bit of disturbing is I need to read the 151 Pokemon, which is the original Pokemon, the best Pokemon, of course. But God, with how slowly I read, oh, that's gonna take me a while. I wasn't, do I want to do anything else? You know, I feel like, okay, maybe we cheat. Maybe we cheat. I like cheating. Chat likes cheating, surely. Chat likes a little bit of cheating. Now we know where the enemy is coming from, which we didn't know before, because, nobody's invented scouts in this universe yet. Like, nobody's really thought to themselves, hey, wouldn't it be great if we could somehow figure out where the enemy would be coming from? That is not a thought that has occurred to anyone in the Lord of the Rings universe. Not a soul. My ballistas are going to be kind of useless, though. Oh, well. You know, okay, there's a... I need to do a thing on... oh god, what was its name? There's a Civil War game. Burn Burnson, smash the melanated Numenorians. The Kang's men must suffer. That is true.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Run, little bitches, run. There's a game, which name escapes me right now. About the American Civil War. It's... I cannot remember. Grand Tactician Civil War is what my brain wants to tell me, but I'm not sure if that is correct. So bear it, you know, with a pinch of salt. But that game has some really interesting mechanics when it comes to scouting, in that when the battle commences, that is not actually guaranteed to be the full extent of the battle. If the battle actually doesn't meet a conclusion on the first day, then the battle will actually continue on to the second day, and the third day, and the fourth day, and so on. And if there are units close enough nearby to march to the guns and actually get involved in the battle, then they actually will. Which I always thought was an incredibly interesting mechanic that really is not done, like, almost anywhere, pretty much. Like, I cannot, at the top of my head, think of a single game that, like, does that. That entire idea of, like, having a, having a battle that exists beyond the battle, if that makes sense. You go tank those little crossbow bowmen bitches, because I've got a sneaking suspicion they're probably carrying about 500 kilograms of armor, and will just not actually take any damage at all from me shooting them there. Ooh, actually, you guys, come down here. Because you've actually got armor piercing, which means you might actually be very, very useful down here. Alright, let's see. Can I peel off some of their units? If I just send, like, a cavalry unit over here on just a super wide rush, will that cause them to waffle off to try and counter it? There is also, there are some... Oh, boy. I want to love that game, and part of me really does, and part of me really doesn't. I really need to do a thing of it at some point, because it has some incredibly obvious problems and some incredibly cool mechanics as well. One of the issues they had was that the team behind it is very small, and they don't really have like the development chops to do
they have lost half
everything they're trying to do, because they're trying to do a lot with that game, a lot, right? And one of the things they're trying to do is having a very reactionary and interesting AI that can actually respond to what you are doing. Ooh, light raiders. Let's just continue marching to your rear then. Like, for example, when you're supposed to be fighting massive battles with entire corps of infantry, right? The AI is supposed to send an entire battalion, perhaps, flank marching around you to catch you from behind. So he's not sending a unit, it is sending an entire battalion to go around you. And then you can give orders to your dudes to go like, okay, General Hill, please take your men to the right flank. And stuff like that. It's kind of like the idea of the Scourge of Waterloo. Was also a series of games like that. Scourge of, I think the series is called, actually. Scourge of War? Scourge of War, I think. Where the idea is that you aren't God. You aren't the God General, like, hovering above the battlefield. You are actually supposed to be more along the lines of the commander on the ground, you know? Let's see here. And you are intended to actually give orders to large-scale formations of your troops, which is always something that has deeply appealed to me in theory, but also something that has never worked out in action ever, basically. Like, no game has ever actually managed to achieve that. And largely, that is because no game has ever actually managed to get the AI that is good enough to achieve that. Alright, so surely you guys must be mostly done over there by now, I imagine. Because, of course, it is very, 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 very difficult to get an AI that is actually able to respond to changing battlefield conditions effectively, right? That's super, super, super retarded hard. And it's even more retarded hard to get an AI that can be given vague instructions, like, go over to yonder hill there and begin to skirmish with the enemy, for example. That is a difficult instruction for the AI to follow out. A very difficult instruction for the AI to follow out. And so whenever you are trying to rely on the AI to carry out aforementioned difficult instructions, you are going to need a very, very good AI, and nobody's really been able to make a very, very good AI so far. I thought you guys were shooting at those, and yet I see no casualties, which disappoints me greatly. Still, I love the idea of it, and I can't wait for a game to actually finally manage to implement all of that properly. It is going to be so, so amazing. You guys need to get into the middle there and relieve my poor, beleaguered little Gondorian infantry, who are kind of getting their shit kicked in. God, I cannot believe how little damage I'm doing to these territorial guardsmen. These are militia units, supposedly, and I've got like 400 men shooting them, and I am doing diddly-dick nothing to them, actually. Actually, diddly-dick nothing. Right, let's change tact. And if shooting them head-on is achieving absolutely nothing, and it very much so is, then let's try getting on their flanks. The good old flanking archer trick. No, little household guards, I'd rather you didn't get away. Charge cavalry, go over there. Melee cavalry, you can stay there. Yeah, they pretty much dedicated that whole unit just to following me around. Please do disengage. Right, and once you're in position there, then you start shooting at them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I also really like the idea that they introduced, which is logistical wagons, basically, where your army only has so and so much ammunition, of course, because an army only has so and so much ammunition.
Only half the enemy
And in
force
fact,
remains.
in reality, during the American Civil War, armies did not carry that much in the way of ammo, because they didn't really expect most battles to be all that drawn-out affairs. And when they were drawn-out affairs, they expected to have their supply systems relatively close by with them, like logistic trains, etc., to actually be able to alleviate the fact that they're going to be engaged in a long-term running battle. They were expecting those battles to, in essence, be sieges rather than battles. Oh, God, the cavalry just takes so much damage, doesn't it? Holy shit. Cavalry in this mod are just not really worth it, are they? I'm kind of hoping that if I manage to get enough, you know, chevrons on them, they'll become worth it, but my God. Alright, charge in there against 65 of them. I kill like 10, and I lose like 5 cavalry in return. It's just not worth it. I'm basically trading 1-to-1 with heavy cavalry, fucking ass-charging people.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
There we go.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
I must admit, I'm somewhat struggling to find a use for cavalry, beyond, I don't know, running down the enemy, I guess. Which, don't get me wrong, is useful, but, man, they just do not have the shock value. They're good for hunting down archers, I suppose, but fuck. If all I'm doing with them is hunting down archers, then, damn, I might as well just do that with, you know, my archers. Yeah, that wasn't friendly fire. They were all the way over there when they lost all of those guys. So that was just them turning around and fucking butchering them. I'm hoping that if I can get them more chevrons, they'll become more useful. Like if I get them to maybe gold, they do enough smacking damage to maybe start inflicting that moral shock I'm looking for. Because normally, of course, the main value of cavalry is moral shock, right? Being able to break enemy units with coordinated charge to the rear and stuff, but as there really isn't a morale mechanic in this mod, a lot of the shock of the cavalry is not really there.
Squires.
Granted, if you can kill the enemy general, then the shock becomes very valuable, of course, but
Soldier battalion standing by.
that's one of those little bit of a, how are you going to do that kind of problems.
This is a clear victory.
300 casualties for 1,500. I don't mind. That's a pretty good battle, actually. Burnson, I hate that you can't really choose the battle count in Total War. So often I've loaded into a battle and immediately went, I'd never deploy here. Yeah, I can see that one. Honestly, like, my biggest gripe about Medieval 2 Total War isn't necessarily the, normally, I'd want a money, but I'm not letting you get back into that city, bruh. Not a chance. Normally, in Total War, I don't mind the battle deployment that much. What I do get annoyed about... Oh, did I lose my swordsman unit? I did, didn't I? That stings, but I'm not going to replay that a third time just because of one unit. That's fine. That's fine. Annoying, but fine.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Right, Methrast as well now. Reconquered. Lovely. And without any damage. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Right, this army has taken what I would probably suitably describe as a bit of a pounding now, but it's carried out all of its objectives, so I'm quite happy with that. Total defense 15. Man, it doesn't feel like it. I mean, 15 is really good. That's comparable to basically, like, mid-tier line infantry. Weird. 24. Damn. That is nice. I think those were retrained in Dol Amroth, were they? So I think I've got the, yes, the Numenorian fucking armory. Oh. Alright. Can I get a, you know what? I bet I... Yes, I can. Okay. Do I want to retrain those there? I kinda do. I can't lie. That's 24 defense. Oh, it's just 1+ defense.
Captain of Gondor, protect the blood of Numenor.
Okay, so I've captured the coastline back, which is really fucking great. I'm gonna have to hold it, and I'm presuming they're gonna send more stuff my way.
Ready your weapons.
Awaiting your command.
Maintain order.
Awaiting your command.
Ready your weapons.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
I'm wondering just how much they'll send my way. Ranger's bow. One command ambushing. That's not really that useful. Anything you kill got? Yeah, no.
Captain of Gondor.
That'll be you then. That'll be the...
Watch for the maintain order.
Awaiting your command.
I'm kind of tempted to leave him behind, honestly, because he would do wonders.
Awaiting your command.
Maintain order. Ready
Give command over the army to somebody else, maybe? Try and level up someone else? Armies located in enemy lands. I don't know about that.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
It would be nice to finally deal with this retarded little bunch over here. Though I'm not sure I've got the men for it. I'm also worried about potential enemy forces coming from over the sea.
Yes.
Well, I've got a decent amount of Lambden clansmen nearby. God, 13 turns. Ow, jeez. Okay, that's gonna take a while to get reinforcements here, huh? But I've got some...
By your command.
Pikemen. Now they're actually set for Minas Tirith.
Ready your weapons.
For now,
March,
let's move the army over here.
Approaching.
Any,
Captain of
no mercenaries, okay. Not sure where the Variags went to. They kind of
will not waste words
fucked
on you.
off,
I will not waste words on you.
which worries me a little bit.
honor in defeating you.
I'm getting a second army up and running too. Incidentally, this siege that I was kind of worried about with the Witch King, that one had me worried for a little bit. It's like, oh god, the Witch King, he's going to be nasty, right? He's going to be pretty terrifying. Well, here's the thing. You know what the Witch King is now? Now that he's a high level dude, the Witch King is cavalry. Yeah. What happens to cavalry in a settlement that has people that can deploy sharpened stakes? Yeah. That was actually a very simple defensive battle, as the king of Nazguls killed himself immediately on a sharp wooden fucking stick, and then his entire army ran away. That was funny. Amusing, even. Oh god, I kind of love the fact that Total War never fixed that. You know, they never did. They just removed sharpened stakes because they were like, oh god, we can't be bothered to make cavalry just not seppuku themselves on sticks.
Show yourselves.
We can't be asked to do that. We're just gonna take them out of the game. Honestly, it's easier that way. Easterlings of Rune. Jesus. Well, I mean, I can't do shit against them, so... if they're about to win, they're about to win. I mean, fuck, I am beginning to approach the stage now where
Why are you addressing me?
I will have prepared a second offensive stack. Because right now, the main offensive stack is just this one, and it's gotten beaten up pretty
I will
bad.
not waste words on you.
I think I've probably got enough
There will
to
be much honor in defeating you.
risk a go at Linhir.
Awaiting your command.
The cavalry is definitely going to need to take the long way around, though. They're not going to stand up to another fight.
Maintain order.
But maybe
Protect
with
the
some
blood of
reinforcements from the coast,
Ready your weapons. Onward.
I can take another fight. And then that army is going to need a lengthy period of rearmament and recuperation. A lengthy period indeed. The second stack is just finally beginning to finish up, and Jesus, I fucking tell you, Dol Amroth is the reason for literally all of my troubles. I shit ye not. Now that Dol Amroth has finally been brought to heel, my economy is fixed completely. Like, I have no more economic problems at all. If the game had begun with Gondor and Dol Amroth under unified command, it would have been a completely different video game. So, I guess that's why they did it. Like, no.
Ships
It'll
ready.
be too easy if you can have an economy,
Ships
sir.
ready.
Let's make sure you can't have one of those silly economy thingies.
Leave me be.
Alright.
We have their port blockaded.
You've got your little dumbass
Ships
boats all over
ready.
the place there.
Combining naval forces.
As the complete and utter lack of any form of an economy was what was really just violating me every step of the way. The second stack, when that is done, I will finally have the ability to drive on and take Ostihir. Once Ostihir is taken, that can be a bulwark against the Variags. That will allow me to attack Minas Morgul. It's like, once that is actually starts to get rolling, I can actually begin expanding my borders and erecting
I will not waste
actual
words on
choke
you.
points. Until then, however, hardships and trials and tribulations will indeed continue for quite some time. Now, let's make sure I do have some stuff being built here. Militia garrison, definitely. This shit is valuable. Let's try not to lose it, if at all possible. Minas Tirith almost has the Royal Hall finished, which would be quite nice. Bit worried about that, I gotta admit.
I'm gonna stick you!
I don't like the fact that our orcs up there. I do have reserve forces if necessary, so I'm not panicking, but I don't like them being up there. Okay, everything else still on cooldown for a while longer. Alright, fine. What was I building over here? Pelagia. Yeah, you're building guard barracks. Okay, that's fine. You know, I kind of don't want to build roads. I feel like the roads might benefit my enemy more so than they might benefit me, yes. A militia garrison would not be a bad idea here either, would it? No, it would not. It'd actually be a pretty good idea. Yeah, I kind of don't want to build roads. I feel like the roads would actually be a bad idea. I feel like the roads would hurt me far more than they would hurt the enemy, by and large. Gondor Arch... Oh, Gondor Archers. Okay. For a moment there, I thought it said Dunedain Archer, and I was like, ah, that sounds pretty cool. I want that. No. None of those. None of those. Sirith Aur's working on guard barracks. Balor working on guard barracks. You're working on a port. And Alundo's working on walls. Longalen is not working on anything. And again, you've not been under any threat whatsoever this entire time, so I don't know if you need to work on anything. At least not until you've unlocked enough to actually grow, in which case that will be useful.
Your will, my lord.
Right, you guys
As you
continue up there as a further future defensive garrison. You're going to continue that way. I'd love to get an offensive army up against the Enedwaith, but that's probably not happening. If I'm to be entirely honest, it's looking unlikely. I don't have any armor buildings here, do I? I do not. Alright, where did that... There you are. Kolfindir. Kolfindir. Right, we'll just keep you there for now. You can... build up a little administrative... levels. More... Nor-Lebanon Marines.
Ready your weapons.
God, I've got so many generals down here now.
I respect you in battle, my lord.
This looks like a lot of shit, but it isn't actually that much shit, by the way. Oh, okay.
Maintain order.
Let's see if they decide to attack me, which is going to be interesting. Zero Firewater, Archley, I read up on Cozy Glow when you talked about her yesterday, and she just got sent to hell and imprisoned in stone for forever. Do you see future Twilight owning a stone garden to pass the time? No, but I do see her owning a gravel business. It's like, see, the whole stoning thing, that was mostly Celestia's ideas. Like, Celestia was the one who imprisoned her opponents, and imprisoned them in stone and in Tartarus and shit. I think Twilight took a far more direct solution to the bad boys of her world, honestly. I think she just straight up killed them. Because there is no Tartarus in the next generation.
My lord.
New mission! Hey, you know what? I would love to blockade that port. In fact, that's a good mission, and I want to do it, but...
Ships ready.
Little out of range.
Grapples and prepare to board.
We are victorious.
Damn, you didn't kill anything doing that? That's pretty sad. All of that damage for no real, like,
Ships
kills.
ready. Ships ready. Ships ready.
Right, you're gonna join his navy, of course.
Joining the fleet. Set sail.
Reclaiming the sea is probably gonna take a little while, but that's fine. I would love to go blockade that. In fact, I'd be thrilled to, overjoyed, but
As you wish.
bit far away at the moment. Right, more Gondorian spearmen.
Orders.
A ballista. That ballista will be for the future defensive garrison. Oh, okay.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Is it not obvious
bastards.
I am your foe?
Is it not obvious? I am your foe. I don't know why the high elves are down
Can you
here.
not
I mean,
tell
I appreciate
friend
it, I
from
suppose, but...
foe?
Okay. Oh, God, you've got so much armor. Fucking 60 defense. That is nice, actually. Yeah, do retrain those, please. Alright, you guys go to
By your
Methrust.
We'll make camp here.
Try and shore that up a little bit. Alright. Did you just bypass
respect you
everything? Oh, God. I hate it when they do that. I really hate it when they do that. Sometimes they just ignore everything I have here and just like, no, 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 no. We're just gonna keep running past you. Oh, God. Annoying, 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 annoying. Very annoying. I need like a sweeper army. Yeah, let's get more Lebanon Marines. I need like a sweeper army to just be able to go around and like pick up and kill all of the little dumbass armies that they keep running past me all the time.
Honor in defeating you.
I was kind of hoping that the forts located on the, shoreline would somehow, I don't know,
Respect you in battle.
intercept enemies crossing the river.
Ready your weapons.
It was a foolish assumption. I know that now, but at the time it seemed reasonable, All right, let's just save that so I don't do any moves that'll completely fuck me.
Maintain order. As you wish. Joining forces, middle.
I will not waste words
Right, you do have a
By your command.
buttload of little retarded elite dudes, so let's make sure we're bringing
Assail the enemies of Gondor.
loads of stuff to try and deal with you.
We've destroyed them. Slay them.
Rose can earn 400 a turn through trade. Check settlement details when you queue new buildings. Really? That's interesting. I mean, that does sound pretty chill.
Assemble the men. Units. One line.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you'll get the cavalry tab today then, I guess. I forgot to... I will never rebind my controls. Never. Actually, unironically, I will never rebind my controls. It's just apparently not a thing that is ever going to happen. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'll have to fucking suffer through this for however long. Alright. Hello there, bad people. I have several archers, which I'm kind of hoping will cause you some sort of distress. You've got that elite gay stuff. I don't like it. What? Where are you going? No, come here. There you go. Come closer. Come closer. There you go. I feel like the ideal army for dealing with the Variags might simply just be an infinite number of archers. I feel like that might actually be the solution to my problems. Ooh. You dirty little cockteasy sons of whores. Okay, I'll have to move up then. Alright, where's their gay-ass super elite cav? It's still over there. Alright, we'll keep that pegged as best we can. That cavalry is by far the greatest threat because these fuckers just annihilate shit. I have seen those guys charge across a fucking fortified bridge and somehow manage to start breaking through it. Very, very scared of them. I miss the Napoleonic thing where you could just like move with your keyboard. Yes, the arrow keys. That was really useful. I missed that. An innovation that Creative Assembly actually introduced that was actually useful. To be fair, I do give Creative Assembly a lot of shit for never innovating very much. That's because, by and large, they don't actually innovate much. But they do occasionally add some nice quality of life things, so there is that. You know, can't accuse them of never innovating ever. It's just a rarity, that's all. It doesn't happen often, but it does theoretically, technically happen. There you go. Stand your ground. That's much better. Boy. Arrow-proof cavalry, though. Right, you guys, form a shield wall. Reduce your damage, because you're going to have to tank them out a little bit. As, yeah, Gondorian arrows are just not very sharp. What can I say? They're just not very stabby. They're remarkably unstabby, actually. Okay, this is a little bit of a joke, I gotta say. It's a little bit of a funny ha-ha. Okay, alright, never mind. Arrows are not actually something that hurts horses, so let's try javelins, I guess. Alright, never mind. I literally have used up a quarter of my ammunition to kill one dude. Never fucking mind. Variag are literally arrow immune. Alright, let's try the slightly larger arrows. How about javelins? Can they do something, maybe? Feel free to throw them whenever you're ready. 0 casualties. Right, never mind. The Variag are just actually immune to ranged damage in general. Second volley of arrows. Oh, there you go. One casualty. Fucking Lord. I gotta say, I feel like they overtuned the Variag a few steps. I gotta say. I feel like maybe they've overtuned the Variags just a tiny bit. It's just a tiny bit. You know, absolute immunity to range damage feels a bit much. Yeah, well, let's see. Is there anything else I can shoot at that is less resistant, I hope? I mean, they'll run out of arrows eventually, I guess. And the shield wall is fairly effective against that, so... At least if I can get it within range of the infantry. Keep up with the front line. Trust me, bros. There are enemies up there. Alright, so you guys can continue advancing a little bit. Zero fucking casualties. God help me. Okay, I'll hold your fire again. We gotta get a little bit closer. Gotta get closer.
Have faith in the silver tree. Forward.
Right, at least the Nomad Axemen, I hope, will be susceptible to some range damage. As they are Axemen. They don't have shields, do they? No, they don't. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds promising. Spread the love a little bit amongst the infantry. Right, I think they're already out of ammo, actually, which is nice. Let's spread these out then, so that they'll be ready to repel infantry, if necessary, with their javelins.
Have faith in the silver tree. March. For the glory of Gondor.
Here they come. Okay, straight onto the pikemen. I like it. Lancers. Move into those. Begin flanking with the militia forces. The horsemen, of course, are going to hurt a lot there in the center. But the other horses got absolutely slaughtered by the pikes. Jesus Christ, though. See what I'm saying? God, I wish my cavalry was a third of this effective. They yeeted an entire unit in one charge.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Oh.
Victory will be ours.
Boy, oh boy. You guys keep those tagged. Hold fire on the archers. And the pikemen will collapse the flanks quite nicely. Those rallied. Let's just keep them tagged.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Warlord's Guard. Those sound exciting. You guys can keep on those. Let's move the archers over. This unit has taken a bit of a beating from the Warlord's Guards. Thank God for pikemen. Once they are set up. 4 dudes left. They're still charging back in. Jesus. Good, good.
enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward.
Unfortunately,
Break the spirit of his army.
which one is the general? Is it that guy?
The enemy army flees the field.
I don't
Pursue
think...
and run them down.
Or is it that guy? Regardless, I sadly don't think I can get him, which is a bit annoying. Maybe. Actually, the militia might be able to... No, he's all the way over there. Never mind. Alright, regardless, little militia boys, you seem to run faster than Warlord's bodyguard, so please do chase them down and stab them repeatedly. Good boys. Granted, 1 unit of militia cavalry just for this phase of the battle would not be the worst thing ever.
Be awed by the victory we have won here.
Watch for the enemy.
Execute. That's one more group of random tards taken care of.
I respect you in battle.
Captain of Gondor.
Let me just consolidate this,
Ready your
actually.
weapon.
Captain of Gondor.
Maintain order.
One more little group of random tards. Now, you have several little groups of random tards to deal
There
with.
will be much honor in defeating
That is
you.
the shattered remnants of something I killed long ago. That is a bit more of a dangerous army. That is literally like 5 dudes on a fucking picnic.
My lord. Yes. We can go no further.
Make sure that the
today.
cavalry doesn't waffle into some sort of engagement and get themselves killed, preferably. Am I recruiting everything I can here? The Blackroot Vale archers, I really don't know if I like them very much. I don't know if I like archers. Like, okay, the Archer Militia missile attack 3 is pretty awful, clearly. They become too worthless, in my opinion. Like, it's still an arrow, my dude. It still hurts, you know? They've got 4, which is not a lot better. It's not really much better at all. The Rangers are good at 6. Now, that's something serious, but I can only get Rangers from, like, 1 place. So, relying on Rangers isn't really an option either. And the Gondorian Archers have 5, which I guess is okay, but boy, it feels like an enormous waste to use these plate-armored motherfuckers for archery support, you know? Accuracy average compared to what is the militia guys? Accuracy abysmal. Well, it does sound pretty bad. Oh god, I really don't want to use them because they're just such a disappointment. But at the same time, I really do fucking need archers, don't I? Ugh. Hate them. Hates them, I do.
Waiting your command.
Hates
Captain
them,
of
I do.
Gondor.
Right, let me actually do the goddamn controls then. I think I need to go back to the main menu for that. Camera controls. Camera. Strafe left. There. Better. Better. Okay. If memory serves, I think those were my controls. Can you, in this range are good, but you can get more than one place with correct buildings? Can I? Can you? Because I would love to get more rangers, because they feel like my my premier range unit by far. So it's the practice range, but I've got better than the practice range, I think. Yeah, I've got archery range. Osgiliath, veterans, archmilitia, Gondorian archers. Archmilitia. Oh, maybe? Oh, can I get them there in Osgiliath? Oh god, I wish I'd known that earlier, because that would have really helped out.
Ready your weapons.
Anyways, save again.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
That'll probably be the
enemies of
cheapest.
Gondor.
How?
Quell this evil. Gondor is victorious.
I do love how when you attack something, you move an inch. When you attack the enemy, they cover the map. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the other end here.
Units, await my orders. Assemble the men. Assemble the men. Assemble the men.
Alright, one less fruit of the loin this time around, which is a terrifying prospect, honestly. Just in case they deploy within ballista range.
The enemy have brought up more men.
They do not. All the way over there, huh? Okay. Alright, the general's bodyguards are probably going to be the biggest issue here, I imagine. At least I'll have slightly better archers this time around, which is always nice. And I imagine I could probably shoot over the head of my own dudes here, and so that is what I shall do. Ah, yes. I can move the camera using the WASD keys again, like God intended, thank God. Matezuz Tokarasi becomes a bridge god worshipper. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Are you coming towards me? I don't want you to come towards me. Please stop. I don't want you to come towards me. I want you to sit back there so I can shoot you for a little bit. You're not gonna let me do that, are you? Bitch. Get your ass up there, Fountain God. Right, well... at least now I can at least use the, ballistas to shoot at them. That ought to hurt, I imagine. Don't like having my fountain guard shot at, though. Seems like such a waste. Every one of them that dies to an arrow feels like an enormous loss, you know? You're not shooting through my dudes, are you? No, I don't think you are. No, you're shooting over them. Good. It's like, ah, God, all of it's archers, isn't it? Pretty fucking close, at least. Alright, spread out a little bit, so at least we don't take more splash damage than what is strictly necessary. Variag swordsman. I'll switch over to take those in the flank.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
And we'll start crushing them between our walls of spears. Okay, you guys definitely need to start shooting the Warlord's cataphracts because they are fucking terrifying. Oh yeah, go on. Charge the Fountain Guard. I don't particularly mind. Good little lancers. I have a feeling like all battles against the Variag are just going to be inevitably descend into enormous retarded clusterfucks like this. You can begin pushing in there. Like big, dumb, retarded clusterfucks. And we'll just have you surround those as much as possible. Oh, I did not see... I do not see how you got through there. That was annoying. Especially as the AI has the ability to...
They have lost half their men.
Micromanage, admittedly, a little better. You killed off those. Good.
Like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his
Prefer it
army.
if he didn't. I don't like it when he flees. Surround him. He's fighting to the death. If he wants to die for his people, I say fucking let him. And he's getting away, I think. Ah, God, that's annoying. Or no, maybe he didn't. I don't see a star on him. He might have gotten away. He might not have gotten away. Average accuracy isn't doing great, is it? I feel like the ballistas are having a higher hit rate than my archers, which is a little bit shameful.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
There goes one of them.
His troops will lose their will to fight.
I don't know where you're going, but
how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Fortunately, that Warlord's unit is going to get away.
This is a clear victory.
300 to 500, not great. Far too costly, but that was one of their larger formations too. Not a fan of the Variags. I'm hating fighting the Variags, because they're one, I do believe them to be remarkably overtuned. And two, cavalry. Oh, cavalry. I do hate cavalry-heavy armies. I wonder how much is actually in that, because that's probably a brand new stack. Yeah, that's a brand new stack, so I probably don't want to attack that straight up.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Let us set up camp. Awaiting your command.
I will not waste words.
Because I'm very tempted to just advance on them and try to pick that off.
I will not waste words on you.
They survive with one guy. Oh, help me.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Oh, help me indeed.
I respect you in battle.
Forward!
So we're probably just going to try and get
March
away
then.
with that army whenever we can.
There will
Even
be
though
much
there's
honor
more
in defeating
coming.
you.
More coming. Always more coming.
We'll make camp here.
Let's see. Did you finish retraining? No, you're retraining this turn. Okay.
Ships ready.
How much stuff do they have left on the
Leave me
ocean?
be.
Not that much, I think.
I respect you in battle.
Leaving the fleet.
There will be much
Is that,
honor in defeating you.
Okay, okay. There might be an opportunity
Ships
here.
ready. Ships ready. Leaving the fleet.
I respect you.
The fleet cannot sail there.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Ships ready.
Depending on if that's a spawn
Breaking
stack
from
or
I
not.
respect you in
I think it is, unfortunately. Yep.
Ships ready.
Darn. You can intercept the normal stacks, but not the spawned ones,
There will be
by
much honor.
placing them on the
Ships ready.
ocean. Back in the day, you could block every army from crossing over there. That was very neat, and kind of making sense as well. Like, you probably don't want to try and ferry an army over an enormous area of basically open water if the enemy has warships sitting there waiting for you. Oh, seems like a terrible idea by and large. Royal Hall. Was that all I needed for the nice barracks? I'll start building guard barracks over there.
Let us set up camp here.
I wonder what's going on with Isengard. Last time I saw Isengard, they looked like they were about to fucking croak. I think actually they got peace with the Enedwaith people. Which is why they're now sending their stuff heading in my direction.
Show yourselves.
Oh, double stacks too. Yeah, I pretty much just expect a steady stream to continuously pour down from the north from here on out. Until I can get something up and running to counterattack them. Captain Nagluk. Ah, great beasts. I do hate the great beasts. Not so much as they're an enemy, I more so hate the design decision behind the great beast. Oh. And it just crashed. Okay. Let me try and reload that. Oh, froze too. Okay, well, let's try and restart it. I did get Dol Amroth, yes, and it makes it a completely different video game. Dol Amroth's 3 cities are producing more money than the entirety of Gondor, pretty much. I don't know why, but it is. I went from minus like 1 or 2,000 gold, basically surviving off ransoms alone, to plus 12,000 gold a turn once I captured Dol Amroth. So I don't know how that economy works, but I'm happy that it does. Oh, that yeeted the sound, didn't it? Okay. Let's just load in there. With a little luck, it might be picking back up where it left off, or with a lot of luck. That depends. Oh, damn thing just crashes. Well, damn thing. This could be loud. Oh, God help. God help your ears, chat, for what you're about to experience. Actually, no. I was worried that it would reset the music track to 100% and blow everybody's eardrums straight out through their assholes, but it didn't. Nice. Sometimes, chat, sometimes things just work. Sometimes they don't, but today they did. Well, for the moment at least. Possibly. Actually, let me make sure I've got that up on the correct thing too. It is a black screen. Will it remain a black screen, or will it become something other than a black screen? This is the next question we will answer. Still a black screen. Still a black screen. Oh, God. Let's see. How about now? Internet? YouTube? Everything else in between? Squints? There we go. Okay. Right. Trying this again. But yes, I was saying about the Great Beasts. I don't like the Great Beasts from a design perspective because it reset my fucking controls again. Kill Arch! Kill Arch now! Kill Arch now. Kill Arch now. Arch just wants to die. That's all Arch wants to do. He wants to perish. It is all he ever has wanted to do. It's all he ever will want to do. He just wants to perish. That's what he wants. He wants to be dead. To be left to his own devices. Dead and gone. That is what Arch requests. As he moves the camera, using the mouse again. God help Arch. For apparently no one else will.
Archers, move out! Let's go! Soldiers at your command. Let's go!
Fandangle that just so. Good.
Ready for battle. Be ready, archers. Units, march! Ready for battle. At your command.
Alright, all veterans.
Onward! Keep up the pace! Archers at the ready. Archers standing ready. Steady now. Assemble the men. Cease fire.
See, my primary complaint about their design is that they were very clearly made in response to the fact that the people playing the game were like, oh, I'll just make a defensive position. What are you gonna do about it? Seethe and cry and cope about it, developers? And so they made a unit with defense high enough to the point where you can't really kill it before it gets to you, and attack high enough to the point where you can't really deal with it without it doing damage to you. But since that was obviously blatantly overpowered, they needed to get it somewhat balanced with the idea of running amok. But what you have now is a unit that you can't stop, that runs amok when it takes damage. Meaning that, more often than not, it'll simply just start rampaging through the enemy army. Meaning that the battle does not become so much one of, tactics and maneuvering and positioning and all of that, and more simply a battle of sniping out the big thing, because the moment you snipe out the big thing and it starts going berserk, it'll kill most of the enemy army by itself. I think it's a dumb unit. I think that's the kind of unit that they shouldn't add in. But That is the unit they decided to add in, so I'm just gonna have to... I can suffer through it, I guess. Did you target the Great Beasts? I think you did, maybe. We'll see. And hey, I've got free units to soak up the hit of them, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let fly. I mean, look at the damage they're doing. It's like, yep, you can't really stop those. Oh. Are you cheating again, video game? Are you cheating again, video game? You are, aren't you? You are. You are. Again. My video game. You must understand. If you cheat, I'll just reload the game as many times as it takes. Like, there's not really any skin off my back. Like, yes, I ignore collision detection so I can run to tag your artillery. Because if I don't, then I just die. Well, yeah, well, you're just gonna have to fucking die then, aren't you? That's just how that's gonna have to be. It's not my problem. I see the Great Beasts are having a little bit of a hard time today as well. Ah, they unbugged themselves. Tragic. Come on, ballistas. You are literally the only unit in the video game that can counter this unit, so whenever you're ready. And there goes the running amok, and there goes them killing the entire enemy army. Yeah, I really don't like those units. It's like, I really hate the entire, like, design philosophy behind them. It's like, yeah, this is a unit that you can't really stop, that you can't really prevent from doing damage, and the only way you really play with it at all is by sniping it, and then kind of, like, throwing it at the enemy. Like, I really hate the entire idea of it. I don't see it how it's... Like, I guess it fulfills the role of basically being a line breaker unit, I guess. But look at that, like, it literally broke the entire enemy army. Right there. I finished this battle by firing my ballista once. Like, that's not a good battle mechanic, is it? Well, you follow the orcs, because they're gonna route into my city for a while now. While the rest of you can just kind of grind down the orcs there. I guess you can, I don't know, shoot at something? I don't know, do something. Something, somewhere, somehow. Yeah, line up over there. Oh, nice fucking shot, bro. That was pretty sweet. It's a good shot there, my boy. Good shot. Excellent shot, in fact. Stunning and brave. Alright, did you hunt down? No, they're coming back. Okay. Right, did you finish hunting those down? Ooh, oh, that was a fucking trick shot. Holy shit. Jesus, that was beautiful. Oh my god. Snuck that one right through the gate and into it. Oh. Jesus, good job. Oh, he didn't hit any more though. That was beautiful. I mean, I guess that's what happened when you have triple gold fucking chevron ballistas, eh? Oh, they tried to repeat it, couldn't quite get it that next time. Well, I guess we'll tell you to hold fire then for a bit until we're, I don't know, dealing with the trolls, I suppose.
up your bows, countrymen. Archers standing by.
Alright, rest of you just line up there, I guess. I wish you wouldn't run over those guys. They're actually valuable. Stop it. Okay. I gotta shoot him again, I guess. Ugh. I can't tell you enough how I hate this unit. Like, it's just such a terrible unit.
Victory will be ours.
Like, it's not fun to play against. It certainly cannot be fun to play with, as it destroys your entire own army for just shits and giggles. You can't really counter it. You can't really, hit it. It doesn't get killed by sticks. When it goes amok, it literally just runs around. You can't even pin it down to stab it. It just becomes like a wandering environmental threat. Oh God, I hate this entire mechanic so much. Like, I guess I'll just let it do whatever it fucking wants until it randomly dies, I suppose. Try and shoot it with arrows, I suppose. I don't know. Wait until I get a lucky crit and get through their massive defense. Gameplay. And then there's some trolls standing out there too. Yeah, they're kind of just chilling. Yeah. Master Huntsman, hello Arch, did you solve the new MechWarrior game? I did not. What kind of MechWarrior game is it? What is it about? I don't know they were making a new MechWarrior game. I hope it's not another multiplayer shooter MechWarrior game, because that didn't work out very well first time they tried it, in my opinion. In fact, I'd say it worked out pretty goddamn awfully, in fact. Well, is MechWarrior Online awful? A large part of me would say yes. A very large part of me would probably say yes. Ooh. I'm kind of in range, but I feel like I'm just gonna, dunk the arrows in the fucking wall here, but no, the game does not think I'm in range. Tragic. They're still chasing down the last dumbass rhinoceros.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Alright, maybe I can tease them into attacking me. There you go. I figured that would provoke them into moving. Put as many of my useless units there. And you just now keep them busy until the ballistas eventually tag them. Might as well activate some buffs whilst I'm at it too. Dum dum dum. Could you please shoot them? Maybe? Oh, good, you're bugged. Fan-fucking-tastic. I moved them once, and then they're like, yeah, no, we don't work no more, boss. Please? You are the only counter in my army towards this unit. There you go, thank you. Well, that and literally 3 units, I guess. Good job, you hit absolutely nothing. Come on, I'm running out of free units. There you go, that's one of them. You've got 10 more to go. Yeah, you really should all fire your weapons. You missed. Good job. Seriously, all of you. Why is most of you just electing to not play the video game? Come on, kill them. All of you. Ugh, tards. Alright, 9 more to go. You guys done chasing the rhinoceros around? Because it'd be nice to have you back here now. Oh, 8 more to go. Come on, little ballista. You can do better than this. I believe in you. I don't. 7. That was a dunk. Miss. Miss. Alright, I'm gonna have to throw in these guys now then.
Men of Gondor, let us prepare for this war.
6.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Still 6. 5. Oh, 4. Okay, we'll leave the rest to them then. I'll probably kill them eventually. The broken wall is the toughest in the game. It's the only wall that can never be passed. Siege equipment can't target it. Ladders can't latch onto it. Units can't walk over it. It is invincible. It kind of is, yes. It is actually the best defensive fortification in the video game. It is true.
Keep a lookout.
Cycle them out. Send in some other guys. Dum, 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 dum. I feel like trolls should not be intelligent enough to wage war in this fashion. You know, the general is long gone, they have no command, no orders, no organization, nobody to tell them where to go, nobody to tell them what to do. But they fight to the death like every other part of the Dark Lord's army. This is what truly makes the orcs so scary, you see. The fact that they never ever run away. The fact that their morale makes a complete mockery out of that of pathetic high elves or wood elves or other weak, cowardly creatures that run away from battle. Prisoners! I mean... Yay, money!
Vanquish the enemy.
Got more of you? Oh, wow. I see. It's like, well, I guess we're just gonna get nothing but trolls now. Okie dokie.
Let them have it, men.
I might need to build more ballistas.
Units, await my orders.
Ah, right, because I didn't reset my controls again. Help. Okay, little ballista. You set up over there. Expendable useless units. You sit down there. In fact, I'm tempted to do that whole thing of waffling outside and seeing, nah, because the thing is I can't kill the great beasts, I don't think. Actually, let's try, I wanna experiment with something. I wanna experiment with a thing. I want to see if I can just shoot them with arrows and cause them to panic. I don't think so, because I've tried that before, and, again, the morale counter is a bit wonky here. I wonder if spears are... I wonder if spears do bigger damage to large enemies. I mean, you'd think they would, but... that might be beyond the capabilities of Medieval 2's engine to differentiate, you know, monsters from cavalry or something. Right. Oh, I moved that other unit, didn't I? I did. Okay, well... okay, if I'm gonna try this, let's try this experiment full hog, shall we? So I'm gonna send out one of these, just to basically die.
The upper hand in this battle. Pray something changes in the course of
I
battle.
suspect they might die too quickly. Yeah, they do. The Great Beasts simply have too much fucking splash damage. Oh, 2 units of Great Beasts. Oh, Jesus. And, so far the arrows are not doing, well, anything. Beyond making it rain a lot, I guess. In fact, I think the Great Beasts are actually out-shooting me. Yes. Yes, they are. The Great Beasts are out-shooting Ithilien Rangers on walls. You know, sometimes I wonder what the fuck the developers of this mod were thinking. I genuinely do. Yep, they are, they are unironically out-shooting the Rangers. I didn't expect that, I'll admit. I didn't see that one coming. You guys get up on that wall. Rangers, you're actually dying, so withdraw, I guess. What to do? Have I? Nope, I have not hurt any of them. Well, these guys are the ones with the best arrow damage in my entire army, so let's see how they do. At least the arrow towers are having fun. No, even the Osgiliath veterans are being outshot by the Great Beasts. See, knowing this, I would never use the Great Beasts as, like, attacking units. Their range stats are superior to the best archers available to Gondor. I would just use them as mobile batteries at that point. Move them up on the enemy's flank, watch their machine guns just chew the fuck through the enemy army. Actually, they would be amazing skirmishers, wouldn't they? Because they're not taking a single fucking point of damage from my archers. I mean, at this point, I guess, since we're still testing, all of you just shoot. Let's see if we can do some damage. I think I've inflicted. Have I killed? I think. Did I get? Yeah, I got on a couple of trolls. I think. Yes, I've killed a few trolls. I believe. Yeah, I killed a couple of trolls. You do only get indirect fire from the walls, yes, because you can't actually put them facing the enemy. This is as good as it gets. Like, this region is non-occupiable, and this region is non-occupiable, so the best you get is actually indirect fire, which is a bit dumb. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I think we got another troll, I think. Yeah, oh, there's another one. I like these trolls. They have got some... Don't tell me trolls can climb ladders. That'd be weird. Can they? I feel like that would be odd for trolls to be able to climb my ladders. But then again, if all they count as is just infantry, full stop, then I suppose there'd be no way to stop them from climbing ladders? I'm almost out of arrow. Well, I guess you guys didn't actually get off the wall, so resume your firing, I suppose, says. God, I have not killed one great beast. Right, okay, so for future notice, any plans about panicking great beasts via archery fire can fairly safely be put to rest. This is good to know. Speaking of, can I actually get up there? I see chat, I see chat mentioning that I should stand on the hill. You can kind of get up there, yeah. That'd be interesting. But what about the ballista then? Could the ballista... Oh, the ballista can. Okay. I wonder, the ballista's probably got range over there, right?
The enemy could be near. Be watchful.
I don't like the idea of letting them get past the choke point, though, but... At the same time, the only reason why you use a choke point is kind of to... Oh. I don't know. Would you want to do that? Would that work better? No fire arrows, no, because fire arrows... Well, I don't know why there's no fire arrows, but I am presuming there's no fire arrows because there's no morale mechanic. Well, there is. I keep saying there's no morale mechanic. That's because, in essence, there is no morale mechanic. As in, to route a unit, the only time I've seen a unit routed is after its general is dead. Like, charging archers with heavy cavalry in the rear whilst engaged from the front will still not produce a rout. So that's what I'm kind of saying. There's, like, not a whole lot of morale. And I think that's a deliberate choice to basically force you to fight out the battles instead of just routing the enemy nicely and quickly and winning like that. But fire arrows would, of course, fuck that over, because obviously what you would do is you'd set up the surround as usual down there, and then you use fire arrows to do massive damage to them. You do get fire ballista shots, though. Boom, 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 boom. God, well, we've almost run out the clock, so... 38% enemy casualties inflicted near exclusively by fucking arrow towers. Oh, this is mildly retarded. What even happened here? They just kind of... They let go of... They've got 3 rams, a siege tower, and these guys are just kind of... I don't know. They're not partaking in this battle, I guess. I really wish I had ballista towers right now. I tell you that, ballista towers would be pretty fucking kick-ass right about now. Nobody's told me about this Mech Warrior game yet. So what is this Mech Warrior game? Come to think of it, I have seen units route with the general light. Happens when low-tier light infantry skirmishers run ahead of the enemy and get charged by heavy infantry. Really? Oh, I haven't seen that. You bugged them when you sallied forth? Yeah, I'm presuming that was probably what happened. I mean, hey, fine by me. Honestly, it probably took more... Unironically, I probably took more casualties by bugging them than if I hadn't bugged them. Because if I hadn't bugged them, I would have let them in, I would have killed a great beast with the ballista, then they would have started rampaging through the enemy army, and that would pretty much have been it. Clans DLC. Oh, DLC? DLC for what? MechWarrior Online?
The time for battle
shooter
is
game?
over. Our foe fought well, yet we prevailed and earned.
Or the, not the Paradox game, surely. That's old by now. MechWarrior's kinda Gundam, but not goofy. I'd actually love a Gundam game. I'd love a
Never
Gundam
shall
game.
they return.
Right, well, I guess you've learned your lesson today, Mordor. For MechWarrior 5, I don't care then. Nobody cares about MechWarrior 5. I see Rohan are getting their asses beat again. And Thranduil's halls reclaimed. Okay, so at least the Wood Elves haven't caved completely yet. That's nice.
Ready your weapons.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Hello there, big little army. Did you, oh god, just more. I wish they'd at least attack something, but it's like, no. We are here purely to annoy you. We are not here to inflict damage. We are all scripted to attack your rear lines. Yeah, I know. It's incredibly annoying. Because it forces me to have field armies, and guess what? I don't have money to. Well, I do have money now, so.
My lord. By your command. Ready your weapons.
Captain of Gondor.
I respect you in battle.
I mean, I need them to kind of attack me somewhere. Instead of just ignoring all of my armies forever and ever because they have...
There will be much
I'm 99% sure they probably got, like, predetermined objectives, which is, like, up here, I'd guess.
I will not waste words on you.
Because it's weird how they never attack
Protect the blood of
anything.
Numenor.
Only on like very rare occasions do I see them actually attack stuff. Kind of tempted to go and take Lynn here, actually.
I respect you.
Try and
in
force
battle.
them to siege me.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Kind of tempted to.
Awaiting your command. I will not waste words on you.
So then I might be able to get them to attack me.
Maintain order.
And then the Fountain Guard will probably carry me through the battle. Plus the Ballistas will not do a bad job either. In fact, the Ballistas will probably do a very good job.
Ship,
Is it not obvious I am your foe?
ships ready. Ships
Rejoin the proper Admiral, please.
And the grapples and prepare to board. Why are you addressing me?
Good boys.
Set sail.
Let's retrain some of you. Goddamn Rangers. I did take too many casualties on them there, annoyingly. Annoyingly indeed. I was really hoping to be able to build up some of their numbers instead of suffering casualties on them, but such is life. Right, Fountain Guards. I think there's... Is there four upkeep units? That are free here? Yeah, there's 4. Okay.
Yes. Orders. March to exhaustion.
Right. Well, the upkeep isn't really the problem right now, so that's fine. Gondor Cavalry. I should get some more of you as well. Okay, that's... What did I just finish? I finished the Royal Hall, I think. That gives me access to Army Barracks, which gives me Wardens of the White Tower and Citadel Guard. Now, you are Fountain Guard. So I'm guessing that's something else. Okay, well, start building that immediately, because I'm sure they're probably cute. I'm sure they're probably adorable, and I'm sure I probably want them. How can I entice you into attacking me?
Captain of Gondor.
Right, first and foremost, let's get rid of that one. You've got 2 pikemen there. I'm going to need both of those. 3 archers. I'm probably going to need all of those.
Maintain order. Awaiting your command.
Protect the blood of Numenor. Protect the blood of Numenor.
Maintain order.
And you
Ready
two
your marksmen.
go up there.
By your command. Joining
You.
forces, my lord.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
I suspect they'll just ignore my ass, but at least that will give them
Gondor.
something else to deal with, maybe.
Yes.
More of those. Ooh, catapults. Yes, you know what? I would love to get some more catapult recruitment up. That would be absolutely fantastic. Right.
Maintain order.
I respect you in battle.
Do I siege the city? I feel like I do.
There will be much honor.
Because if they didn't attack me now, which I'm actually slightly confused by, they'll just attack me with that army next turn, and then another army the next turn, and so on and so on. Or I could try and disengage and just ignore them.
In battle.
Which doesn't feel like a great idea either. I wish I knew what their objectives were, because then I could fortify those and ignore everything else.
There will be
Maybe I
much
just let
honor
them go
in
through
defeating
once
you.
and see what they target. If I take Lynn here, can they cross the river
respect
anywhere
you
else?
in battle.
They can't.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Maintain order.
Right, let's see how expensive taking that city might be.
Forward. Slay them. Gondor is victorious. Quell this evil.
Let's see, let's see.
Let us claim this field.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Didn't change my settings again. Ballista towers. Okay, of course you do. Of course, of course! Of course you have ballista towers. Okay, in that case,
Our enemies
not
have
worth it.
snatched victory.
Unless I can auto-resolve it easy. To be fair, they've held it for a while, so I guess it's only natural.
Retreat. We must yield.
Let's see, what kind of auto-resolve am I looking at? Might need to just disengage the army, straight up, and try and rebuild it again.
There will
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Slay them.
God, I wish you'd
Never
fight
shall
me in
they
the field.
return. Quell this evil.
Assault 10 to 3.
Let us claim this field.
129 casualties, that's very good. It's probably a hell of a lot less than I would have taken if I did it manually, honestly.
Gondor is victorious.
Poor little archers are getting the shit kicked out of them. Fountain Guard is still mostly intact.
I respect you in battle.
That's probably enough to see off a siege, I'd actually guess. Practice range, merchants' walls, horse... God, every place that the enemy has a guild, doesn't it? I'm wondering how the fuck they do it. Somebody in a preceding episode said that they had some kind of separate system from the player, where they like built up guild points or something to get it. That might be it. Oh, Steward Stable. That would be kind of nice, but we'll probably get the militia garrison first.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Captain of Gondor.
Can I can sneak in a unit there, actually,
I
yeah.
respect you in battle.
I've got 2 fruits of the loin there, I've got 2 fruits of the loin there.
Protect. Ready your weapons.
I've got 2 basically full-strength pikemen here.
There will be much honor in defeating
Let me put
you.
Onward.
a fruit of the loin in there to shore it up a little bit. Alright, let's see how that works out. I'll save that as Gondor 1.
Your will, my lord.
Right, Gondorian cavalry. How is my second army looking now, by the way? I've got 2 Gondorian archers, 1 Gondorian spearman, 1 Gondorian swordsman, 2 Gondorian swordsmen, 3 Gondorian archers, 1 fountain guard, 1 catapult, 1 swan knight. It's coming along, but it's going to be a while longer before that army is ready to rock, it looks like. Might as well retrain you. Rohan, are you sure you want to have units over there? That seems silly. I think those are my pikemen. The pikemen might be wandering through dangerous terrain right about now. Ooh, oh Jesus, that's a lot of fruited loins. Clan Heralds. Total defense 15, that's pretty nasty.
For the White City!
Alright, Enedwaith. Chat is talking about rebuilding barracks to get around cooldowns. I forgot to reset the thing. You only have... Oh no, you've got 2 rams. I was about to say, you only got 1 ram? That seems dangerous, bruh. This is a weird fucking siege map. I kinda dig it, though. I kinda fucking dig it, though, actually. This is a weird siege map. Okay, well, I mean... I guess I kind of just stand on the gate with like 3 units of fucking pikemen and see what they're gonna do about it, I suppose. Although they might have enough weight to get through that. This is a weird looking map. Okay, I'm very tempted to try and kill their ram. I don't know, I feel like killing their ram could be hilarious.
Standing by. Archers at the ready. March. Archers standing by. Archer battalion standing by. Archers at the ready.
Oh god, getting you deployed here is gonna be finicky, isn't it? Because there's not actually as much room as there seems to be, I'm betting.
Gondor militia!
Move out. Move out. Advance.
Have faith in the silver tree.
And fruits of the loin.
Gondor militia!
Units march.
For the glory of Gondor.
Alright. You're not gonna target it, are you? You're gonna do something dumb like target the unit or something, aren't you? I fucking know you are.
Faith in the silver
You stupid video game. I bet you are.
Defensive positions!
March. The White City will
Defensive
provide.
positions!
March. The White City will provide for the glory of Gondor. The White City will
Defensive
provide.
positions! Go forth! March!
This'll be interesting. I haven't tried a full Hedgehog since the medieval 2 days. And yeah, you're not shooting at the ram, are you? Nope. I suppose that would be a little bit too intelligent. Like, what do you mean target their siege equipment? That would be cheating. I suppose it would, yeah. Which one of you happened to be the general, incidentally? Oh god, marksmen. They're probably gonna have a ridiculous ranged attack, aren't they?
We're under attack!
Let's see.
The enemy are battering down the gates!
There you go. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4-layered hedgehog right there. Nice.
Have faith in the silver tree! Have faith in the silver tree! Of Gondor!
Nice and thick, hedgehog. Nice and thick.
Archers at the ready. Attack! Archers standing by.
Now, shoot at something that isn't skirmishes. I'm not that worried about the skirmishes. Wow, they're actually shooting arrows so wide they're hitting some of my own men. That is impressive in the extreme. If my archers were a little bit better, this could actually be a fucking really nasty position to attack. I wonder if there's an archers guild in the game,
The enemy's
actually.
ram has breached the gates!
Let's see how you're gonna shoot now. Alright, boys, you're gonna have to fight your way through a couple of stabby spears before you get anywhere here. Just a few, don't worry about it. My archers continue to shoot my own men in the back of the head. Alright, let's see. Do they have enough just sheer weight of dudes to push in? I think they do, unfortunately. Let's throw in the Fruits of the Loin, see if that's enough to stiffen it up a little bit. Nope, they've got enough just sheer body. Ow.
Our defense or all will be lost.
I did not take that much damage either, only 18-19%.
Have faith in the silver tree! For the glory of Gondor!
Let's get you up. As unfortunately, we are probably going to need you. I am shocked by how easily they pushed through there, actually. Yeah, probably going to need an entirely different strategy to deal with them, because I was really expecting a triple layer of pikes to halt them pretty well, but it did not halt them at all, actually. Not even remotely. Very sad. Didn't even kill the fucking cavalry. Damn.
Archers standing by.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
They have indeed. Poor little militia tards. You truly are terrible at your jobs. You probably want to get out of there. Definitely gonna need a different deployment on this. Oh, wow, is that cavalry? No, for a moment there I thought the cavalry would actually need to retreat, but
If we continue like this, we will
of course
smash
not.
the enemy.
There's a whole 2 of them left against 100 archers. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they don't consider that to be in any way pressing. Their morale was almost shaken,
Good tidings.
but only
The
almost.
enemy general lies dead.
Good tidings indeed.
We've lost half of our men.
Oh, God. There's the second enemy general. There's the third enemy general. That one horseman is killing... He's actually killed an entire unit. Jesus. Are you a general too? I hope you are. Considering you kill, like, 100 men, I expect you to be a general, at least. I expect you to be fairly high ranking after that kind of kill count. I guess I finally killed the last general. There goes the last one. Okay, so winnable like that, but
defeat.
definitely not economical. There's better ways to fight that. There are better ways to fight that. They increased the unit mass again since last I played, I think. I played a year ago-ish, and double up pike was usually enough to stop the swarm. I mean, it should be. I mean, it really should be. 3 layers of pikes should stop just about anything. Like, short of trolls, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4. So what are their stats, actually? So the Enslave marksman, 5 missile attack, very nice. 17 defense, 9 melee attack, Jesus. Enslave's guardsman, 8, 22. Okay, not the most impressive melee attack, but 22 defense, very good. 6, 15, they're roughly comparable to my guys. That's not impressive. Ended with cavalry, 16-8. Oh, that's better than my fucking cav. And Mordog skirmishers. Okay. Decent stats, but nothing like super scary.
We shall win this war.
Right. So I gotta get them a little bit deeper into the settlement, I think. Let's see. I'm tempted to hold the hill. I wonder if they're smart enough to come around me. Because if they're not...
Onward! March, men! Forward! Units! Archer battalion standing by!
The White City will provide.
I wonder...
Forward! Go forward! Forward! Forward!
Gondor. Men of Gondor. Have faith in the silver tree. Have faith in the silver tree.
Okay, let me try something a little bit...
The White City will provide.
Not just a little bit, actually, but highly experimental. Right, so you back that up.
Hurry up, Gondor.
Move out! Move out! Forward! Go forth! Go forth!
Okay, I'll deploy you afterwards, but I'll have them up there,
The White City.
them down there, and then just like one of these guys on the flank.
Archers standing by! Archers at the ready!
And the archers, I actually think I want over here.
Units, march!
Gondor militia! Gondor militia!
Gondor militia. March. Gondor militia. Men of Gondor.
Okay, is that it?
Ballista! Onward!
Let's see how that works. I want to see if I can derp the AI into just focusing in on what's in front of it.
For the glory of Gondor. For the glory of Gondor. The White City will prevail. For the glory of Gondor.
This is very dubious, by the way. I'm not at all convinced this is going to work. In fact, I'm about 98% it's not. But if it does work, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? You're still lobbing, really? Even at this range.
Archer battalion standing by! Archers at the ready! Archers standing by!
Shoot the clan heralds. I don't like them. Zero asked, did CA ever make a game as good as Medieval 2? No. I genuinely don't think they did. I think Creative Assembly topped themselves Medieval 2. I think this is their best game, and I think this will forever be their best game. I don't think there's any way they're gonna top it. Well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, right? They're supposedly restructuring a lot now. With Sega, of course, yelling at them. Maybe they're beginning to readjust themselves. Yeah, they have been told quite specifically to go out and make an actual strategy game again. If Sega yells at them loudly enough, it could happen. Actually, you know what? You should really be up there. I know it's a little bit 11th hour right now, buddies, but I want to switch you two around. Because it's not like Creative Assembly couldn't make a good game. I think. Maybe. Possibly. I hope. I'd like to believe. They've got the staff, they've got the people, they've got the tools. Because at this point in time, with all of the stuff developed for making video games, it's not even about having, like, skilled people anymore. And that is probably actually one of the problems with video gaming.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
The fact that we don't really have people anymore that, like, make good games. We have people who make good tools for making good games, basically. And so you've got so many softwares now, and so many good softwares too. Like Unreal Engine, if you want to make a game, like 98% of the things you need are already right there at your fingertips. You don't need to, build an engine by yourself. You don't need to program everything or do all of the doodads and diddly-bops. A lot of that is actually going to be ready for you the moment you start up, right?
So all will be lost.
But that was probably also a bad thing, because back in the day when people actually did need to make everything for themselves, that also encouraged a lot of innovation, Because if you've got to do everything by yourself, then you've got to do everything by yourself. The coding, you've got to learn how to do that. The animations, you've got to learn how to do that. The how to make units just stick to the ground, like elemental stuff like that. You've got to learn how to make the game do that. Are you okay? What are you doing? Can you shoot from here, or are you gonna? I'm afraid you're gonna retard, aren't you? Yes, I'm very afraid you are gonna retard. Yes, you are. Okay. Right, whilst we're testing then, let's try. If I move it to a closer position... And I wish you wouldn't come up here now, because I'm kind of in the middle of fucking experimenting on this. Shits. Yeah, they get too deep into my guys, don't they? That's kind of the problem. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of good places for the ballista here. Maybe I should just put it back there and just do like a general flank catchy net. He's shooting at the elders. Okay, well. Pikes are doing much better this time around, though. A whole lot better.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
One enemy general down.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You're getting a little bit shaken, too. Alright, boys, cancel your defensive stands. Begin pushing in there. Come on, I want to see more dead enemy generals, goddammit. There we go. There goes another one. Only one left.
Our general lies slain upon
goddammit. Well, there's an instant restart right there, because that's
Though defeat is ours on
the
this
most important character in my entire army. I played some Pharaoh the other day. It's pretty solid, but kind of boring. Yeah, my description of Pharaoh would pretty much be the same, that it's incredibly standard. We are playing this battle too much. I know. I'm sorry. I need to get used to defending this settlement, because I'm going to be defending this settlement a lot, in all due likelihood. Play it again if they merge it with Troy. I'd be very surprised if they did that. It would be an interesting thing for them to do, to retroactively, like, kind of smush two games together. And I think they probably should do it, honestly. Because Pharaoh... Ugh. Like, Pharaoh was a game without an audience, in my opinion. You know? Damn it, they actually put a lot of stupid things here. I can't actually put a ballista down here. Unless... That does not look safe. At all. In fact, that looks downright suicidal. And... that is... Oh god, that's too close. Surely. Or maybe not. Okay. Do you have a clear line of fire, at least? You do? Okay. Maybe. Can I put a chat? No. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to call rather risque, but... There. Dumbasses. Let's try.
Let us prepare. Militia.
This is going to rely entirely on being able to hook them up well enough at the beginning. A big gamble, sir. An enormous gamble.
Archers at the ready. Move out.
For the glory of Gondor.
Go forth.
This I have very little faith in. This seems like one of the dumbest positions I've gotten myself into for quite some time.
Archers standing by. Archer battalion standing by. Archers standing by. Archer battalion standing by.
What are you shooting at? Oh, okay, you are actually shooting at the enemy somewhat. Alright, fair enough then.
At the ready.
I don't know if Billmen are the biggest threat.
Archers at the ready.
Shoot at those. I don't like those.
Archers standing by. Archers standing by. Attack.
There, spread out the fire a little bit.
Men.
That's not 2 units, is it? No, it's not. Move it, move it, move it. Double time it, boys.
Men of Gondor. This area. Gondor militia.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates!
The White City will prevail.
What on the sieges would be better without ladders? Yes.
Have faith in the silver tree.
Ladders
Faith in the silver
should not be free. Making ladders free was an enormous mistake, and I hate it. Because it no longer rewards preparation.
The White City will prevail.
Ow.
Gondor militia.
How dare you shoot me?
For the glory of Gondor.
Plus, ladders should always be like a really, really terrible option.
At the ready.
You should never want to use ladders. Ladders should mean that your unit climbing the walls
At the ready.
should be almost guaranteed to just die to a man, pretty much. It should be a desperation move, a forlorn hope move,
The
in
enemy's ram has
essence.
breached the gates!
Whereas in Total War Warhammer, of course, having a city is actually an active detriment to your units, as your units on the walls will actually just perform kind of shit.
Silence them.
Right. Moment of truth. Can you shoot up there in a way that makes sense?
City ballista. Gondor militia.
I don't know where you are going.
Ballista. Well, this evil militia. Archer battalion standing by.
I really don't know where you are going. Where are you going? Okay.
With great speed. Gondor militia.
Please.
Gondor militia.
And you're not shooting, are you? No, you're not. Come on. Get out of the way.
The
Get out of the
enemy have
way.
walls. Look to our defense
There you
or
go.
all will be lost.
And
Guardsmen, attack.
nah.
Well, this evil. Forge ahead.
I have a sneaking suspicion this map may have been designed specifically to avoid this tactic.
Well, this evil.
Although they are decently stretched out now. Yeah, except there's a single guy attacking me. There is one person occupying my ballistas. Come on, ballista.
Men of Gondor.
Yeah, even if they're directly in front of it, they will not fire. Yeah, this map is just bugged out for it. Bugged or specifically designed to defeat this strategy, one out of two. What if I tell it to just fire at will? Will it do anything then?
Service guarantees citizenship.
Not really,
The
no.
enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their
Yeah, they've designed this map specifically to counter the ballista, I think. Hey, how dare you use the game's strategies against us? How dare you?
Archers at the ready.
Aw, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Even when they're right in front of them. Come on. Come on, they're right there. You can see them. Nope. Nope. It definitely cannot. Well, that's annoying.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
It does, I know.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Alright, I'll have to chinky wink this battle back to the point where I first got it at least, and then probably sell the ballista at this rate. Although I can at least use it from the wall, I suppose. Shouldn't have tried so much. Should have just accepted the first battle. The first battle was perfectly good. The first battle was perfectly alright. But it is a learning experience. That it is. It is a slow but certain learning experience. Where slowly but certainly, we figure out the limitations placed upon us by the map. God. Oh, look at him. Silver 1, gold 2, silver 3. And we got some decent looking generals, actually. Not quite as decent as my dude, of course, but decent. Zero, did you try the Stronghold games yet? I have played Stronghold, yes. Way back in the day. It is a cool series that never really got going again, I guess you could say. All of you, just come to the middle of the settlement. Thank you. The Stronghold series basically has one good entry, and that's Crusaders, in my opinion. And everything else after Crusaders is kind of like weirdly, like I don't know, like they never managed to find their sea legs again, almost, you know? Because it's a relatively simplistic game structure when you come to think of it. It's not that much to a Stronghold game when you really look into it. It's a fairly simplistic style. You know, you build your castle, enemy attacks you, you defeat enemy, you build economy, build castle. Fairly simplistic, but therein lies the strength of it. You can have a nice and simple system like that, and have a nice and solid gameplay loop built up around it. Because who doesn't like fighting off like a big enemy threat with a nice big fort, right? That's just a good gameplay loop. Resisting the evil invader, yeah. That is just a solid gameplay loop, no matter what, right? And so you can just keep doing that forever. And yet, there's never been like another good Stronghold game, in my opinion. I think they tried to do one in China or something not the other day, but, you know, recently-ish, That did not do very well, from what I heard. Okay, just stand over there, then, you lazy bitches. As they've never really been able to kind of recapture that lightning in a bottle that made the first Stronghold so interesting. At the same time, I suppose you could then also argue that it never really had that lightning in the first place, and it was simply just, you know, a good thing that arrived. Did I? I forgot an Archer, didn't I? No. And it was popular primarily due to its, I guess, novelty? Possibly. That wouldn't be an unfair estimation, in my opinion, that it was, you know, a fairly novel video game that got a lot of attention because it was a novel video game. I think that actually will be reasonably fair, to say. Let's shoot the clan heralds today. Why? Because they've got generals in them, and I don't like generals. They released Stronghold Definitive. I like it. Well, see, that's kind of the thing, though. Like, how many definitive editions have there been of Stronghold?
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates!
Ballista. Hit something, you silly gooses. There you go. I think you hit something there? Did you? You actually didn't. You actually didn't. Oh my god. What about that unit then? I figured the cavalry would be a relatively large target, but I guess that was silly of me to think. Like, they've released so many definitive editions, you'd think they'd be getting ready to, you know, make something else. I can't actually shoot that one.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates!
Service guarantees.
Why couldn't they have built the walls a little lower? Right, when they were already building these super low walls, like literal fences, couldn't they have built them a little lower? I feel like these fences were designed more to inconvenience people shooting out of the fortress than people shooting into the fortress. Which seems a silly design decision to me. Seems a tremendously silly design decision to me, in fact.
Go, militia!
Guard this area. Move out.
Poor Ballista, you don't have anything to shoot at again. On the bright side, the net this time is working quite well.
The enemy have the walls.
Okay, that cavalry rushing through me is less than ideal, mind you. I'd like to get those intercepted, but they are taking a lot of casualties in doing so. I wonder if I'm shooting more of my guys than I'm of their guys right now. Not entirely sure. I feel like it might be more of my guys. I feel like that might be the case. Right, stop your little shooting then. This map looks so nice to defend on, but then I'm actually defending on it. I'm realizing it's actually a terrible map to defend on. A horrible map to defend on, actually. The pikes are doing fairly well. Surely there must be some way to shoot into this little dumbass caldera without shooting only my own guys.
Forward. Archers at the ready. It's double time. Archers at the ready. Archers standing by. March. Archer battalion standing by. Double time. Units fire at will.
What about now?
Gondor militia. Onward. Archers at the ready.
Maybe? I don't actually see any arrows landing. Where are they? Oh, they're shooting at...
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Okay.
They have lost half their men.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure, that is a unit you can shoot at safely. I admit, that's true. I don't know if it's worth the ammunition, mind you, but... Maybe they're providing morale? I don't actually know. Damn, that unit's actually gotten wiped out. Fucking hell. Every time I try to re-roll this battle, it goes slightly worse. Every last time. Even though I won it the first time with decent casualties. But then I figured, like, oh, I can do it better. Well, how about that? Maybe you can't. In fact, I haven't killed a single one of their generals yet, which is a very bad thing. Throw in the useless little melee archers. In fact, I have not killed a single enemy general. Worries me tremendously. 77% killed. 78. Slowly but surely, the pikes are pressing them into an ever smaller and more desperate corner. It's all about the pikes. The pikes, the pikes, the pikes. I just need more pikes. That's all I need. I just need more pikes. That's how you do this. Just more and more pikes.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
There's the first one.
Troops will lose their will to fight.
3 more to go. There's no escaping from this battle.
Militia! Run! Militia!
Have faith in
Number
the
2.
soldiery.
Number 3.
Gondor militia!
And there come the druids, just to make sure that we kill every last single solitary one of them. There's actually a guardsman unit out there too. Right. Ballista, you shoot at that until it dies.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I'd say so, yes.
Onward! I stand as your captain. Advance!
That explains why I couldn't get the 4th general. The 4th general wasn't actually fighting. Yeah, only 14 of them left. Poor little pikeman.
We shall win this war. Gondor militia! Gondor militia!
Faith in the glory of Gondor.
March! March!
For the glory of Gondor.
Gondor militia!
For the glory of Gondor.
Gondor militia!
Have faith in the glory of Gondor.
Advance!
Make sure
The
you don't
enemy
fire.
army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Oh, you came all this way just to turn and run. Okay, I'm hoping maybe I can run faster than you. I don't think so, unfortunately. Nope. Ballista, could you snipe the enemy general there whilst he's running? Come on. Bitches, come on, snipe him. Well, shits, you got 1 volley on you. I hate you. I hate you a tremendous deal.
This is a clear victory.
No, please.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting any mercy, brother. I don't think so. Rohan has lost another city. Not good. That's another 3 recruitment slot for the enemy to spam shit out of. Hello, Mordor army, number 742. they keep wandering up there. I wonder if they're sending actual armies up there to fuck with another one of my allies.
Cowards!
Oh, hi there. Gondorian splendor. I mean, I suppose.
Be gone.
Huh, a weird little beaten up army. Oh. Large kingdom now. Good.
I'm gonna stick you.
Ugh, Easterlings. I fucking hate Easterlings. Really, really, really fucking unironically hate Easterlings. They're so good. They are so amazingly good. I played a campaign as them once. Oh my god, they're busted. You have no idea how busted they are. Seriously, like their basic. Oh no, well, I don't know if they're. I don't know if they're basic, but they're
Approach to open negotiations.
Their halberdiers. Their halberdiers have access to the phalanx formation, and they are fantastically good. Like they're heavy armored halberdiers with phalanx formation. They're a joke. They are an actual unironic joke, is what they are. Okay, good.
Respect you in battle.
You've decided to try and siege that.
Awaiting your command.
I don't know how you got around me.
Maintain order.
How did you get around me? I thought you were on this side. How the fuck did you get over
I will
there?
not waste words on you. I will not waste words on you.
Sneaky bastard.
Orders. As you wish. Your will, my lord.
At least the pikemen survived.
By
That's
your
nice.
command.
Can't replace either of those. Not for another, like, 9 turns. Oh, God. Alright, alright.
I'm gonna stick you.
Look at him. I do hate them. I do hate the look at him. I do hate the look at him quite a bit.
Ships ready.
38, 75, 41. Okay. How big is their navy, incidentally?
Can you not tell friend from foe?
Quite big. Like quarter of a flag compared to my... I can't tell because my flag is white on white. Somebody didn't think the color coding there through, I feel like. I want more boats.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I want loads of more boats, because boats good. Loads of more boats. Boats good. Alright, that's fortified.
Ready your weapons.
And that's more or less fortified too. Tempted to send them over here, actually, now.
There will be much
But I
honor
don't
in
know, I don't
defeating
think
you.
they can actually beat one of their armies, straight up. The 15 defense is really nasty. But then again, that's a lot of fruit of the loins. I think they could probably beat them.
Respect you in battle. There will be much honor in defeating you.
Awaiting your command.
My lord.
Ready your weapons.
Yeah, they probably could beat them.
Marchmen.
Orders. We can go no further today.
Building barracks. I really want that proper, big, beautiful thing that,
Come and get me.
the what now? The, oh, gold armor. Nice.
March to exhaustion, continuing later.
The, what's it
By
called?
your command. Merging armies.
The Numenorian Armory. Yes, do want that. Do want that kind. Ooh, Gondor infantry can be recruited from here now? Oh, that's very nice.
Service guarantees citizenship.
That is unironically going to help a lot. I can't, let me guess, I can't build any fucking Spirit Chain Gun Plan. Gondor archers. Treasure Anfilas pikemen. Citadel guard. Stables. Ah, Dol Amrothian. Swan Knights. No! God damn it. That makes me sad. I was really hoping I could build some Swan Knights, because the Swan Knights are awesome. I love the Swan Knights. Zero. When you look at Lightning in a Bottle games, Medieval 2, Age of Empires 2, Stronghold, Warcraft 3, Starcraft 2, Heroes 3, etc., how do we get it so wrong now? And Eastlings, you mean Transvisibility Daylights? I suppose. I don't know, honestly. Like, I'm not sure. Like, there are some games that just appear, I guess, and I'm not sure how to get them back. Like, there's certainly a degree of, like, passion involved in it. Like, that's a big part of it. The fact that the people who are making the games actually want to make the games, which they did back in the day, and which I'm not as sure as they do today as they did back then. And again, just the bloat. With so many people working on something, there's just too many chefs in the kitchen, basically. Which ends up, in the end, reducing the quality of the overall product. Almost inevitably so, I think. All 30 regions, including Minas Tirith, eliminate factions Mordor. Well, it's going to take a while to eliminate Mordor, I'm afraid. And speaking of time, it is about time we wrapped up for today as well, as I have a recording to do tonight, and it's going to probably take me a while, so I will wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Elsa Sorana, for funding another goal as well. Thank you. And now we're doing Pokemon Pass or Smash. When? I don't know. I think Saturday I shall finally do the Hi-Fi Rush stream, because I have a really, really good thumbnail for the Hi-Fi Rush stream. Let me actually show that off to you, because it's a really nice thumbnail. If I can remember where I put it. Hearts of Iron. Hearts of Iron is not Hi-Fi Rush. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then we're also going to do the Equestria thing as well. The Equestria playthrough, that will be probably next Sunday, I imagine. If the heavens align correctly. There it is. That's a really good thumbnail. And more Rogue Trader. Ah, that's true. I need more Rogue Trader. I always need to do more Rogue Trader, but surely, I think we're getting close to the end of Rogue Trader now. I think. There. Right, let's just fit that to screen. There, that one. That's a very good thumbnail. That is such a good thumbnail that I might even need to do more than one stream of it. I only promise one stream, but that's such a good thumbnail, I might even need to do a couple. We'll see. It's a very good thumbnail. D&D. I don't know if D&D is on this week. There was some nonsense, some talking about that somebody might be busy, so I'm not sure about D&D this week. Not certain. I'll try to check back and see what people are thinking. And, well, if it gets scheduled on the day, then it's on. If it doesn't get scheduled, then I suppose it's off. D&D is getting complicated. The Ragsian and Vian wars. That's true. Ragsian Ving the wars. And Papa Harl. I don't... Hirl. Papa Hill, maybe. All hail the Chucky King. Thank you very much, sir. Right. Thank you all very much for watching, yet again, for your generous donations, and I'll see you all again soon with I do need to get some more road trading done, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Until then, though, have a good day, chat.